Woohoo! Average guy, back with a banger as usual. Equinox Solid. I always say I'm excited about balls, but the Equinox is one of my favorites, so it's hard not to be excited about this one. Got some green, dark green, white going on. Solid Equinox. Let's see what we have. Got around that one. All right, let's try not to come out of the ball on the front side of it. You know, wrap my hand around the whole thing. So, throw one more shot, see what we have, and I'll kind of get into the specs and more into depth in this ball. Woo! Alrighty, so what do we have with this one? Like I was saying before, A2S Solid, the original Equinox's A1S Pearl, so same concept except a solid cover. Solarian AI core, comes out of the box with 2000, so a bit of chalk, so I kind of took the surface up on this. Oh, dripping. Alright, so this solid cover here is a non-nano cover, so for the average folks like me, this ball is not like a Hyperdrive or a Gym or an Ion Max, anything like that. Those big chuggy balls, this is more of like an Origin EX category of a ball. Just a little cleaner than your Ion Maxes and Hyperdrives, so that's kind of where this one's going to come into play when your Hyperdrive or Ion Max is just reading the lane a bit too early. Maybe rolling out, so you need something to kind of round off that spot down lane. This is where that one falls. Oof. Alright, I thought that was pretty good off the hand, maybe a touch slow. Let's move around, see what we can find. So, yeah, I mean, when your Ion Max is rolling out, or maybe when you go to an Ion Pro Solid and it's giving you too much back in down there, be a good one to kind of fit that in between gap. Oh boy, that was flat off the hand. All right, let's try not to throw one that hits as flat as a pancake. I've seen a great deal of success with this ball already. A few times I've thrown it. I think this will be a good hit. Sit there. Yeah. So if you own the original Equinox and you see it maybe get too far down the lane, obviously this would be a good option to pick up. You still get that same shape, but a touch earlier and a bit more round. Gives you a little bit different option. Oh, get up. So I'm standing a bit too far left, you know, for a house shot, but we're bowling on the sandpaper here at Bowlero Northridge, so we do what we do. Deal. Oh my gosh, English. That's what we're given. Alright, one more to pack 10 in the pit, and then we'll go to a comparison ball. I think you can pretty easy guess on what that ball is. Let's throw a good shot here. Oh, got around that one. Still came back. All right, we got the OG in our hands. Equinox original Pearl, house shot killer. Just had a cleaner version, so I'm gonna stand in the same place. I expect this one to go a few feet further down the lane. I'll probably still hit pocket, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just barely sniffs it. All right, so combination of things on that one. I kind of threw it out to Narnia, and you know, just overall cleaner ball. So let's just throw a better shot. Way cleaner. All right, let's move a touch back to the right. Try to combat the ball kind of hydroplaning there. closer. I think the marketing for this one was pretty spot on, in all honesty. I was a pretty big fan of this one. This is a fresh Equinox that I have in my hand. The first one I had was phenomenal, so it was only a matter of time before I drove another one. But you know, if you're like a little higher ball speed, maybe. Oh boy, sit in the soup. Wow. You pair a big core with a fairly big cover, it just blends that wet dry pretty nice. So that was kind of the idea behind the whole house shot hero, which is the Equinox. And they did a really good job complementing it with the whole solid option. So all right, throw maybe one or two more with this Equinox here, and we'll hop back in the Equinox Solid. So yeah, if you maybe need a little bit more help mid lane, maybe round it off a touch more, not as angular down lane, Equinox Solid would be a great option for you, especially if you already like the Equinox shape. Ah. Got to end on a strike with the comparison ball, right? So maybe make a small tweak with our hand, maybe not get so forward. Hopefully send 10 back. Hop into an outro. All right, outro time. October 17th release date. Stop by our local store and VIP shop. Go pick one up. Promise you won't be disappointed. Ball of the year? Question mark. We'll find out.